We are live. You can catch us on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and Kick, and Facebook. You know what? I want to say hi to you, Facebook guys, man. We're going crazy on Facebook. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be right back with you, Howlers. We'll be right back. Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas, and we have a very, very, very special guest, longtime Howler in the building that's been messing with us since the beginning. We got Little Chronic up in the den today. Burn. What's up,
sir,
man?
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate Howls, man. Appreciate all the Howlers, man, for having me, man. My boy Jacob.
What's
You know
up?
how
What's
we do
up?
this shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Always, man. Let's get it, man.
So how you been, man? I wanted to kind of, every time that you come in, we leveling up a little bit.
Always.
You're leveling up a little bit.
Yes,
So
sir.
like, how's things going, man?
Man, it's great, man. I just dropped my third studio album this past year, which was Halfway Famous. So that was incredible, man, as a studio album, man, to do my third in a row. That was incredible. And to be able to, this upcoming year, I've dropped a couple singles as well. And for the first time ever in the 8 years I've done music and everything I've done, y'all, I'm getting ready to transition into the movie side of it. So I got a new movie coming out in January this upcoming year in 2026. It's called Pushback. It's by director Derek Webster as well as Mo McCoy. Derek Webster is a huge actor. He's been in Southpaw. He's been in Creed. Mo McCoy's got a couple movies on Tubi right now, like The Bad Boxer, The Perfect Romance. Being able to transition from the movie side, or excuse me, the music side, into being able to do movies, I feel like that's going to be the next step, as well as this January coming up right after this this holiday season. I got my fourth studio album, which is Heartbreak Motel, coming to all music platforms. So I'm busy, man. I appreciate you.
Dang. So tell me who are you playing in this movie?
I'm playing this. Which is super cool, y'all. I'm playing myself in it. So I play Lil Chronic in it, and this movie is almost set. I'm not gonna tell y'all the whole script, but it's mainly if y'all have grown up and you guys are movie buffs. If you guys have seen more or less like movies like Belly and Paid in Full and Shada's, that inner city come up movie, coming from nothing, coming to something. You're gonna like this movie. It's coming out. It's gonna be independent movie. It's gonna be either in Sundance, Tubi. It's gonna be out, man. So be able to watch this and to be able to see myself in a movie is gonna be super dope. I've talked to the director, so hopefully some of my music is gonna be in the credits as well. So big things, man.
That's dope, man.
Hell yeah.
And so Weber, he's big. I remember. So he is in Creed, right?
Yeah, Derek Webster. Yeah, he's in
Webster.
Creed. Yeah, he's helped.
What is he playing in Creed?
So he's done the choreography and everything
Okay.
as well too for Creed and Southpaw. So with Michael B. Jordan and Jake Gyllenhaal, y'all,
Yeah.
two of the biggest Hollywood actors in the game, million movies, like
Yeah.
to be able to show them that boxing thing, because again,
Yeah.
he was a professional boxer before that. So now he's coming in, he's done his roles, he's done acting and
Yeah.
done his stuff, to be able for him to write a script and be able to, I met Mo at an event with like Exhibit, Demiza, a bunch of big cats over here in LA, and be able to meet Mo, the producer of the film, and him be like, yo, Chronic, man, I got this perfect role for you. Like, I got something coming up. It was a super dope, you know what I mean, recognition to be like an up-and-coming independent artist doing my shit for 8 years here in LA, independently owning my own music, doing my shit, keep going, working jobs, whatever it is, y'all. Like, I'm like, fuck, dude, like, when is it gonna happen? And then I go to this event and this opportunity just for me, just shooting the shit and being organic with Mo. It was super dope. I told Mo, the opportunities I really wanted to grow from music, Jay. And I'm like, okay, I've done, the music shit, 4 studio albums in a row coming up. I've done over 80 singles, millions of streams. I'm like, okay, like every big kind of artist or whoever it is usually makes that transition. I'm like, now's the time. I really wanted to get into this. Mo was like, let me connect you to Derek Webster. And that's what kind of, led with D. And we've been doing screen reads the past month. And it's a different beast, Jay. It's different acting than music.
So beyond that, okay, because you said you met him at an event with the Mrs. event, right?
Yeah.
So how important was networking for you at that event?
It's everything, y'all. If you guys are doing whatever it is, I don't care if you got 200 followers or 200,000. If you're not networking anywhere you guys are going or any events or whatever you guys are doing, pushing your brand, whatever that is, it doesn't matter what you do. If you're not pushing your business or brand, wherever you're going, you're failing. Because those are all people you could potentially meet, all businesses, all people that are trying to build something more than what they have or working or for themselves. And I feel like those are the people you need to be around. Similar with Jacob and our friendship. We're going on 4 or 5 years now of our friendship. And we've always, every time we've seen each other, we've elevated. And I feel like you don't know that until you surround yourself with greatness and better people. So I feel like the biggest thing in life is go to those events. Go to those things where you feel like, okay, I might be, like awkward or kind of to myself. But I feel like this is going to help my brand. Let me go to this shit, really do that shit. And I feel like that's what benefited me, Jay, and really brought me to the opportunities that, I'm coming up this year on. And it's just, a blessing.
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about too. Okay, so what keeps you motivated to be able to say, okay, I'm going to go to these events, and out of all the stuff, because we'll get into that too, all the stuff I feel like last year or even this year and last year has been hard for businesses in general.
Absolutely.
For artists, businesses, any entrepreneur.
Everybody.
Dude, I mean, even here, there's companies shutting down all around me, right?
Of course.
But what keeps you motivated to go to these events, right? And then be like, all right, it's time to network again with all the chaos going on around you.
I feel like the pressure of knowing, out of anybody in my family, of all of the generations since they came here to America, I'm the first person and the first one of my name and my generation to go, okay, I'm going to live where I live, but I'm going to come to LA and Hollywood and I'm going to be somebody. I'm going to be a big music artist. I'm going to make it. And then it's just going to jump off my career, and to be able to have that pressure and people to, not even pressure. I feel like it's fuel. It's a different type of, for me, like most people would be like, oh shit. Like for me, it just lights a fire under my ass, Jay, where it's like, yeah, like let me turn this shit the fuck up. Because being able to have family and being able to be in contact with them and see the motivation of like, man, you're doing it, man, I'm proud of you, and seeing that like they stayed in that city, they worked the job, they took care of their family, they did what they did, and my path was different.
But what I notice about you is you stay like that no matter what your situation.
Always.
So that's a big deal.
Character is everything.
Well, you've been going through a lot. We talk all the time.
Absolutely.
He's gone through a lot this year. The thing is, what I notice about him, and I think this is what makes greatness, is no matter what he's going through, he still keeps the good attitude. Yeah, we're all gonna have the scary times and those moments where we have to where we vent, we feel it, but and that's fine to have that. But you get back on that horse and you do the same thing the next day.
And to keep it real with you, Jay, like most people, like when they come on, like I said, will be like, look at me, I'm doing also, like, y'all, like if you guys are watching this podcast, if you guys are on Facebook, Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, wherever you guys are at, and you guys are coming across us, you're working that job, you're like, this is the dream I have, I want to get to it. I'm telling you guys right now, I've slept in my car, I've worked 2 jobs. Jacob's known me for years. Like, I slept in my car and worked and did whatever to get to the point where I'm at, where now I have a place to live, I'm comfortable, I've done my music, and now I have these opportunities. But if you can't go, okay, let me sacrifice something right now, something that's going to be forever. If you guys can't do that and go, okay, let me have a vision like a horse and with blinders in a race. This is my vision. No one's going to fucking get in the way of that. I'm like a fucking train on a track. If you on my shit, I'm going to run your ass over. If you're not like that, you can't do this. This isn't the right game for you, Jay, because this is like, you need to live this shit to do it.
The thing is, though, we see a lot of podcasts. We see a lot of people that say that stuff. He's living it. He's not saying it. He's living it. Yep. He's actually doing everything he says he's doing. And that's the difference between him and a lot of other people that I see. That's why we talk so long. No matter what, all the time it happens, we always end up talking. We always end up having conversations. My bad, guys. We always end up having conversations. We always talk about everything because there's so much going on in it right now. I feel like these last couple years in business and everything. And no matter what happens, he keeps going. We keep going. I feel like that's the true essence of an entrepreneur, because you don't know the real, behind the scenes stuff that happens with entrepreneurs. We always feel like giving up.
I feel like you're like writing a story as an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's never like, okay, I got to go here and then this is my A to B. Like, no. You're writing it like you have to go through the ups, the downs, the struggles, the this is my best friend, and then now he's my worst enemy, and then what do I like? You need to go through these trials and tribulations, y'all, to be able to be who you are. That builds character. And like I said earlier, that's the biggest thing with me is like, I don't care how much fucking money you have or whatever you do or what all that, but how are you? How do you hold your brand? How do you hold yourself accountable with the people around you? and what you're doing in life.
Yeah.
And that's my judge of somebody. And a man is like, you know, like any man can be great, but like, can you make another man better? Can you build with people around you and build a bigger picture? And that's what you're doing and what I'm doing, and I fucking love that, Jay.
Yeah, I love that, man, because it's like, man, it's different when
It's
you're dealing
different.
with somebody that's doing the same thing, because you can relate. Even if you're not doing the same job, it could be completely different genres. Doesn't matter what it is. But the thing is, though, you all can move together, and when you have issues or things going on, you can always call each other and say, "Hey,"
Exactly.
because then you guys can have the conversation, because you're both trying to do something. And instead of someone trying to bring you down or pull you down, or like that you're failing, or they're having issues, are they? There's a lot of people like that. They
Oh,
like when
yeah.
you have those bad moments.
They wait
want,
for your downfall. They
Yeah.
prey on your downfall, y'all. There's gonna be a million people that want to help you and lift you up that you think are your friends, but they got a different plan. And I'm not saying everybody's your enemy, but again, like, think about it like in your way as like, okay, protect your kingdom, make sure the people around you are people you can trust. That if you went today, you know the people around you can take care of that, and you know that they'll talk highly of you when you're gone, and that's the biggest thing. I
Okay,
feel
so
like.
how do you deal with that? Let's say, okay, now, because we've talked, right?
Yeah.
So if you have somebody that you're dealing with and you feel like this guy's riding with you, you guys are making good moves together,
Of course.
and all of a sudden he betrays you. How do you deal with that betrayal? What do you do with that relationship?
I feel like when I was younger, I was more like, because I'm from the city, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you want to do that? Let's go this way. But again, getting older and having a business, and again, guys, when you get older, you have a brand, you have a lifestyle, you have people looking up to you. You got to go, okay, I got to treat this as a business. You cut ties, you fire them, you get them out of your life, your business, your brand. And that's that, man. They lost that opportunity. And I feel like that's the biggest thing with me is like, when I carry myself like that and they go, okay, he wasn't just my friend, he's cut me out from it. Like, damn, like, and I haven't had maybe a handful of people like that in my life. Like, very lucky to be able to be in the position where I know judge a character, and I'll get close to people that I do trust and I can judge that. But again, if you guys deal with that, cut them off, man. Don't let them get in your business, your brand, know your connections, all that. Because again, that's what's going to be able for them to level up, and then they don't need you.
Yeah.
And if they had an agenda, then that's what the whole purpose of what they was doing was.
Yeah, and I love that he says that, because that's number one to me. Like, if you're allowing these kind of people in your life to stick around, knowing that they're preying on your downfall, they're waiting for something to happen, they're giving you bad advice just for the fact that they want you to fail, you got to cut them off. Even like arguing with them, keep going back and forth with them. It's worthless. It's a worthless waste of time.
Don't do it.
Cut them off and move on.
It's the biggest thing.
And the thing is, it's not like, I know a lot of people want to be like, say, oh, I'm gonna be, no matter what this person does, I'm loyal, I'm loyal, I'm loyal. The thing is no, he wasn't being loyal. It doesn't matter how long. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how long you guys have been friends. It's what you're doing now with me.
Protecting what you got.
Yeah. And the thing is there's no need for that headache.
No.
Like your peace is number one. And people talk about when it comes to women, they want peace. When it comes to friends, you need peace too. So if they're not giving you peace, cut them. Business partners, cut them. You know what I mean? If you got to ride together, everybody moves to good together, then you keep those people. People might fall off on the way. People might even come back depending on the situation, if it's good enough for that, right?
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, you need to rock with people that are all rocking the same way, because you don't got time for that shit.
Nope.
Number one. You don't got time for it.
Nope.
And I like that you think the same way, because a lot of people will hold on to those people for as long as they can, and it's crazy sometimes, right?
And I feel like that's the biggest thing in life is like, if you want to hang on to something that's an anchor weighing you down, you ain't going to be able to thrive or be able to get to that next level wherever you want to get to. And that's the biggest thing in life. We're just, you are who you keep. It's the biggest thing, y'all. Like, you are who you keep. Anybody that, if I judge you, I better know everybody around you is the same character as you, got the same money as you, treats their women the same way, takes care of their family, all that shit. And know everybody around you is the same as you. So make sure you guys, you are who you keep in life. I feel like that's a big thing, Jeff.
Yeah. So these new moves you're making, man, I know it's hard to get excited, right? But we still gotta have that a little bit in us.
That's the fire.
Yeah, exactly. So how exciting is it that you're gonna be in a movie? If you really think about you explaining this to me, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, like
it's big.
For me,
you know what I mean?
to even talk about it and go, okay, this is realistic. Like, I'm doing it. Like, you know, my girl and I, she's watching me in the background, like while I'm studying lines every night. I'm in the, you know, the script reads and table reads and understanding, okay, like I do music and I can go in and be with the producer, engineer guys and make a song and get a beat and make a beat and write to it and all that. But being in like with a movie and a table read is so much different. You have 20, 25 actors in there that are bigger than myself that know their lines, that are super quick, that we have to go through the whole script. I got to know my lines on point. I have to show emphasis, energy, feeling, and show why I should have that. And being the lowest on the totem pole, I feel like it gives me more fire under my ass to go, okay, this is why I do this shit. Yeah. And I already did this before. So it's almost like bringing me back around from music to back when I was, you know, performing on Hollywood Boulevard with a speaker. Before, when I was doing thousands of people at a show, millions of streams. Okay, I got that now. But like, it's almost like with the movie, I'm back to square one, stage one. You know what I mean? I have to learn everything again. And it's a new script, it's a new playbook. And being able to have this opportunity, it's super exciting. But again, I'm like a horse with blinders on in a race. Like, I'm just super focused about doing my lines, doing a great job, making sure the director is happy and the producer. It's not, and you know, being an independent artist, it's about myself usually, which is different. So to be selfless and be like, okay, it's about the picture, it's about the movie being the best movie, to be able to be picked up and do what we do and have every actor shine and have their roles to be, you know, super productive and show why we're writing the script the way it is. And, you know, seeing it from that perspective and light is you know, it's super different. And I'm just super appreciative to have the opportunity and, you know, coming from Boston all the way to LA and being here and, you know, there's a bunch of great actors that came, you know, where I'm from, and to be able to be the next to do this, I'm super excited and grateful for the opportunity.
Man, congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
I know you're feeling
Thank
that.
you.
Right
No,
there.
looking at you, bro, I appreciate you. We've been through a lot, and, you know, to hear that from you, man, it really means a lot, man, to you know, like to go from like homeless to big screen in a year and a half. Like, most people wouldn't do that. But if you really just, you know, you might have to sacrifice something for now for something that'll be forever. And it's about any man or woman or family, whatever you got to do. Okay, can I do this right now? Is it going to help me for the rest of whatever dream or business or whatever I have? And that's the biggest thing. I'm here and you know, I'm doing this and I'm just super blessed, man.
You know, there's something I want to say that I notice about you a lot.
Yeah.
So you mentioned your girl.
Yeah.
He has a dog. He has a dog named Kush.
Yeah. Shout out Kush.
Shout out
my
Kush.
boy. He's at home right now holding down the fort.
So I did want to say something. So he was talking about how he was homeless and everything, right? So he was going through a lot.
Let's talk.
And the one thing I do want to say is I notice about you, and I feel like a lot of men go through this, but I notice that your character never changes.
Nope, never wavers.
No matter what's going on in your life. And I noticed that you come in, and I know we know as men deep down we got to stay that character for our girl, for everything that's around us, right?
Yeah, like to be
you
rock.
You gotta let them know that, hey, things are gonna be okay. We're gonna be good. I'm taking care of things. Let me just get this handled. But inside, you know, as a man, because men go through things.
Yeah,
you're like, fuck. You know, we're thinking chaos in our head. Like we can probably lay down and it's like screaming in our head in real life.
I feel
right?
like the biggest thing that most rappers or people won't mention that I'm going to mention right now, to be able to have a real woman like what I have, and that's held me down and see me from that spot and has stayed with me to be able to be the man I am now and the opportunities I have. That's a real woman. And most people will be like, most rappers, oh, what bitch, what porn star, what? Like, nah.
Yeah.
You want to build a family. You want a real woman that's going to be with you through thick and thin, through you being fucking broke like I was to having money. You got to find, and it's like I said, a judge of character and somebody, you know, for her to see, okay, he's down right now, but I ain't going to quit on him. And see, you know, she's with me now. She has everything she needs.
Yep.
She's doing her thing.
And now he's doing good, and he got things going for him.
That's what you want, man, in life.
And he did it. He made things happen. He figures it out. He finds a way. He makes things happen. And his attitude, his character is the same on both ends.
Always.
Even if he's stressing out, his character is the same. That's not like with a lot of people. Their character don't stay the same.
I feel like we gotta, like, the way we do shit, we run. Like you with Howls, me with Chronic Records, and what I do as an independent artist, we are like the conductor. We are the Tom Brady. We run the offense and how it goes. If we're nervous, the whole team is going to be shook.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If we go, hey, look, hey, don't worry. I know the answers to the test, Jay. Are you gonna go, all right, hey, look at, let's lock in, let's get it. And that little extra of what you give your people around you, and like that little motivation and thinking, okay, like this is a marathon, not a race. you have to think, okay, there's no end goal right now. It's longevity. It's how long can I do this game, this business? How long can I be relevant? How long can they bring up my name and go, okay, yo, he's real with whatever he did, no matter how many views or people that liked it or said, yo, he's whack, he's a white rapper in LA. I don't give a fuck. I stayed true to my name, the people around me, my brand, my woman, my fans, and I feel like that is what is gonna be my legacy and somebody that whenever day I'm gone is gonna talk about me in a higher manner like we do.
Well, we don't need to be like the rest. We don't need to be like them. At the end, do we really
That's
want
why
to
we're
be?
different. No.
Do we really want to
No.
be? Because a lot of these people are lying. A lot of people are lying about their life.
Always.
And I enjoy telling the truth. To me, it's fun.
Bro, like
You know
with
what I'm
that
saying?
shit, like and dropping some knowledge on somebody, and you're like, all right, we're like, okay, this is your opinion.
Yeah.
All right, this is mine.
Yeah.
Like, and doing that, I feel like that's the biggest thing, bro, in life, and being able to have the platforms we have, and we got to bring knowledge and help the next Jacob or Lil Chronic out there that's going, all right, bet, like, like how do I get there? Is that possible? Like, that's what my point is. It doesn't matter about money. I got money regardless. You know what I mean? Like, so to be able to have a platform and all that, I want to be able to instinctively and be able to help the people around me. Again, I had one of my fans, it was her anniversary coming up, her 30th anniversary, and I had one of my fans, her husband, reach out and go, my wife is a huge fan, shout out the Leffler family. She was like, he was like, for her and our anniversary, I want you to sign something and be able to, I want to frame it and give it to her and be able like to have that honor. And they're from Portland and up in Oregon, to be like next to like people like Damian Lillard and Brandon Roy and like other people from Portland on the wall and be an artist. And to give that, like, I lived it, I wore it, I did all that, like, but to help somebody else and whatever it means, I don't care if it's the clothes off my back, Jay, the music, the influence we give to people. That's why we do what we do. Am I wrong?
No, I completely agree. And I think that us going through the fire not only just molds us, but I almost think it's meant to be.
It has to be.
Because the thing is we could be
God's plan.
we can be like everybody else. If we didn't go through this, we can be like, dude, you see these people? I mean, come on, look what Diddy did to these people, number one. So like,
That shit crazy.
yeah, so what I'm saying
We're gonna
is,
talk about that later.
yeah. So I'm just saying is like these people, there's so many things that they compromise. They compromise themselves. They're disloyal to their people. I mean, there's so many things that happen, but when you're kind of brought to your knees, like where it's just, you're just like,
It's yourself, your character. You have nothing. Like, who is with you?
yeah,
Because you'll find that, I don't care who anybody is listening right now, you're going to find some point in life, who is with me? You're going to do something. Something's going to happen where you go, okay, who's really on my team? You're going to see a lot of people that you thought were there and going to be with you go, where they at?
and your girl's been right there.
And that's
Like
the big,
bad.
and that's why, like, I love my girl to death. Like, she's going to be with me all the way to the top. And, somebody, like I just said, that's been with me through nothing, like, I'll give her the world, whatever she needs. Like, that's like the character, in my opinion, of a real man. Do you have a woman that's going to ride with you? Like, if you're a real man, I see a lot of real motherfuckers that get money and all that. They rappers, all that. And they got some woman that was shaking ass in the club.
Yeah.
And they,
And
I'm like,
they're
that,
worthless,
and then
too.
that's you going to bring that home, introduce your mom?
Yeah.
You going to build a family with that person?
They're worthless, dude.
Then you're wasting your fucking time, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if you're doing a music video, club, whatever, all that, you can do that. Rappers be rappers, all that, I get that. But if you're gonna you see a lot of that shit and the drama you see with a lot of rappers now, with baby mamas and all that. I'm super happy right now. You know what I mean? I take care of the people that are around me, and like, I want to be able to elevate myself and be able to get to a point where I take care of people for not just this generation, but for many to come.
Yeah, I like that. And I think that's the difference between how you move than a lot of these people out here. And that's in the industry. That's just not the rap game. I see that in so many different industries. I see that with my friends that own businesses. I see what they do. I'm not going to shout out names and stuff. I have a lot of friends that own businesses, and I see what they're doing outside. Outside of what they're doing, they are not the same guy.
Nope.
I was the same too, though. I admit this on the show all the time.
You do.
I was out there being crazy, like, disloyal to my girl, all that kind of stuff. But when I feel like when you're brought down to your knees and in the fire,
that's the biggest thing. When you bring down to your knees, guys, and you go like, okay, who is there for me? I have nothing left to give. I've given everything to everybody. Who is there? If you have a real woman that's next to you, shit, you won, y'all. Build with that woman, give her whatever you can. I'm telling you right now, I'm doing that shit right now, and I don't have any remorse. I don't have anything thought in the back of my head. I'm super happy. Any opportunity I have, she shares in it. You know, like anything she wants, you know, or needs, like it's
because
on the
she's
list,
really
and she
rooting
does it.
for you too.
And that's the biggest thing is who's
It's
in your
not
corner.
it's not a fake rooting though.
No.
It's not like, hey, what can I get from him
No.
to the root? You know what
I
I'm
didn't
saying? For
have
rooting.
anything to give her when
Yeah.
I met her, yo. Like, so it's like to be able to find somebody like that, like it's super big. And getting older in life, you know, I've done this for 8 years now, and like you'll go through the Hollywood and all that bullshit of like Hollywood will chew you up and spit you out. Will make sure that it'll bring you to your knees and keep you there if you fucking let it. I don't care who you fucking are. I've seen a bunch of people that are better than myself, better rappers, actors, everything in between. That I go Hollywood Boulevard and be like, damn man, he used to be him, and they're not now. And to be able to have the again, it's who you are, who you keep. Like I said earlier, if you have good people around you, team, woman, family, friends, like you will be able to be great. They will lift you up and get you where you need to be. It doesn't matter if you have a chink in your arm or you get knocked down. They will help you lean yourself back up. And I feel like that having that around me with my you know my woman, my family, my friends like yourself, and my brand and being independent. That is my brand. I don't have a label or any guy to go fund me. I gotta hustle. I gotta do this shit. My funding and my opportunities and my friends and businesses are yourself and people that you know who I keep around me and that have that same you know character. The big thing is me and you know treat people like you know you are who you keep, and those are the biggest things. Like I said earlier, Jay, like that are my judge and character in life. And okay, if I'm gonna look at this person, why am I gonna bring them on to promote Howls? Why am I going to bring them on to promote Chronic Records and Lil
Yeah.
Chronic? Are they safe? You know, like, why? Let me ask them this. So
You need to see if they're good for the brand.
exactly,
You know, it's not like just bringing anybody on anymore. It's like, are they good for the brand?
and it's not
You know?
about like friendship and all that because you guys will realize that in life, like. You got to understand you're building this. There's people like in your town, in your city that don't believe in it. They go, okay, you're going to be back in 2 weeks like me. Oh, I'm going to see you soon. They're taking bets on it. I'm still 8 years strong, millions of streams, never been back since. There's going to be people that doubt you where you're from. But it's how do you go, okay, I'm going to channel this into, look at, not doubt, like Jacob was talking earlier, but fuel. Like be able to channel that and go, okay, like I'm going to use this right now. And now I'm going to turn up on y'all. Now I'm going to show, okay, I was here. I'm going to get here. And again, being able to do that and have these opportunities, I feel like it's what any man or woman wants in a business, all that. You go to sleep at night, you don't think about that movie or all that. You go, okay, what am I doing right now that I should be doing? Or where, how do I, you know, get to where I can get? And that's what every man or woman I feel like go to sleep at night thinking about.
Yeah.
And just, you know, how do you get to where you get? Put A to B, you know, be around the right people, connect, you know. But again, like you got to cut people off too.
Yeah.
Like we said, like there's gonna be people around you. We've seen it. I've seen it with you.
It's lonely
We
at
don't
the
need
top.
to talk about it. Yeah, like
it's lonely at the top, dude. And it's it's gonna go that way. When you got a vision, when you have your blinders on, and these people cannot. Don't allow nobody to hold you back.
nobody.
I'm not saying like run over
I don't
people.
care who
'Cause
it is.
We're not doing that. But what I'm saying is, if they can't get with the program, they got to go.
And I don't really care, Chad. Like Jacob's saying, if they're family, friends, like
Yeah.
I had people going, you know, like that love me, you know, like first family type shit going, bro, like I know what you're doing right now, but you know how hard this is. You know, like this is Hollywood. This is Los Angeles, California. You really gonna think you're gonna go out
Oh, you
there?
got to shut that
and,
up.
and
Yeah.
I'm going, okay, you don't think I can? All right, man. You know what I mean? Like we in a different conversation now.
Yeah.
And I feel like being able to do that, bro, like and have that opportunity is the biggest thing, man. To
Yeah.
prove haters wrong, whatever it is. You know, like don't use that as like I hate you or all that. Use it as, you know what?
Just some
I think
fuel.
it's funny. You know, 3, 4, 5 years right now, we're gonna laugh about this. You're gonna go, hey man, Chronic, you were right.
Yeah.
Or hey, you know, like hey Jay, you know, hey, you can say I told you so if you don't want, but you know,
Yeah.
when you have a character and you build around, you don't need to.
Yeah, nah. At the same time, you can use it as fuel, but later down the line, it won't really matter because you won't even be thinking about them after that.
No.
But at the beginning, use it as fuel. I would suggest that use it as fuel.
Absolutely.
But I'm at a point where I don't even really use it as fuel. I just kind of don't care. Like I'm just like
That's
fuck
what
'em.
me like
You know
being
what I
in
mean?
like 2 years from year 10. I'm like, okay, building a brand and a label, having 5 artists under me. I'm like, okay, it's not about me anymore. I'm building a legacy, a brand, something for when I'm done with music.
Uh-huh.
These artists can, you know,
Yeah,
carry
yeah.
on. So I feel like that's the biggest thing is like being selfless.
Yeah.
And that's what most people
And
won't know.
consistency.
Because if you know you're gonna get there, how like, and you go, okay, I have like, for most people, okay, you got a dream, you got a destination, you're dreaming about that, you have it, you want to chase that vision. How do you not have the vision of after you make it? If you have the vision to convince yourself, I'm going to make this shit and this is where I'm going to get to, how do you not have the, okay, after I'm done, what is next?
Yes.
I have the chapters. I have it like it's goddamn quarterly with a business. I can tell you what I'm doing quarter one, quarter two, from music to movies to, I ain't gonna say shit, but like it's a bigger picture. And I feel like that's one day is why my kids and my kids' kids and my girl and all that, they're gonna be like, that's why we supported this man. That's why, you know, your dad, your grandpa, your great grandpa did what he did and why we have what we have.
Shit, speaking of dad, I even want to bring this up. Just so you kind of know what the kind of person this guy is. So my pops doesn't like a lot of my friends. let me just say that right off the bat. But he would hear me on the phone when I'm here working, talking to Chronic. And all it was business, how to reach the top, movement, blueprints, everything on what we're doing next. And he would listen to the conversations, which I didn't know he was because I'm in my office or I'm walking around the yard, whatever's going down. And he was like, listen, I want you to keep him around. You guys, the way you guys talk, he goes, that's the kind of friend you need. And it was tripping me out. And I didn't even know he was thinking that. So every time he came here, he liked Chronic. He was like, man, I hear you guys talking. And my dad doesn't like a lot of people. I'm just gonna say straight
Your
out.
dad's he's OG. Like he doesn't, like
he doesn't like
no
a lot
bullshit,
of people.
Yo. Like,
nah. And
so to get a compliment from that man and be like, I know you hearing that too is like a judge of character for him to know as the man who raised you. Like, yo, hey Jay, keep this man around. He's got he's got a bigger plan. We 4 years later, bro, still doing the same shit. We still hustling the same dream, and like we don't care what anybody say. You can hate, you can do whatever, but like whatever comments you type in, you just gonna build my algorithm, baby. So go ahead and type that, hate, whatever you gotta do. Guess what? It gets us more money, and we love that shit.
We're gonna speak on this right now. So Facebook, we know you guys watch us like crazy. We're getting.
I'm gonna join Facebook soon, y'all. So I heard a lot about
Man, you guys are the most ruthless people.
I like it,
trolls.
though. I like it.
So we already know you're coming, but hey, we appreciate you guys watching, and that's what he was talking about.
Let's fucking go, dude.
You guys are building our algorithm. You work for me, so get back to work, bitch.
Yeah, go on and comment now. Come on, you got something to do, boy.
They're gonna love that. Get your ass typing.
Nah,
Type
for
away.
real, appreciate y'all, man. Whatever you're on and whatever you watching, I don't give a fuck, man. Whatever you're doing, keep doing your shit, man. Like I'm doing what he's doing, man. Come on, keep doing. That's why you're watching, boy.
So okay, this year is about to end.
Yep.
That we have a new year coming up.
Absolutely.
I'm never about a new year, new me, because I never stop doing.
I don't do that now. I stay.
But
character's the same.
What I do want to ask though, is what in a year from now, where do you want? You had a magic wand. Where do you want to see Little Chronic a year from now?
I see Lil Chronic either getting into Sundance for this new movie and being able to be picked up for a bigger picture with a Paramount and HBO Max. A bigger picture and production company that, will give me that opportunity. Again, like I'm starting from, step one as a movie actor. Again, guys, I was a music artist for 8 years. I'm still doing music, but to be able to transition in this, I feel like me doing this new movie Pushback is going to be able, from my acting role and how I show this to fans, give me opportunities that will be able to, with bigger production companies, give me those roles and give me that where I can show heart, energy, and show myself and whatever character they need to bring to life. I can do that. It doesn't matter who it is, what it is. Again, this is something that even in this new movie, it's something I wasn't expected, but that's life. You got to call audibles. You got to be ready for the unexpected. And for me to be able to do that right now and be successful at it, and this new movie coming up, I'm super excited about. I feel like this is just it's a trampoline for me. Pushback is just gonna elevate me and jump me off to where I'm gonna go, and I'm just super grateful and happy to to Derek and Mo and for all the cast for bringing me on and having this opportunity.
I think you're gonna be great in it because
I know I'm gonna be great. Hold on, Chad. Hey, Chad, I know I'm gonna be.
Well, even when you see you do your music videos, you see him perform. He goes straight into character. It's
Thank you, bro.
Boom, he turns like it's like curtain. Boom, you know what I mean?
You got
so I feel like you're just gonna kill it, dude. You're gonna go hard on it, huh?
I feel like that's the biggest thing is like taking opportunities no matter what they are and taking them in your grasp and appreciating the people around you and going, okay, like somebody else lives for your worst day, y'all. Whatever your worst day you having in the week where you go, man, fuck this shit. I don't, like somebody would kill for your worst day. So think about it like that, man. I just appreciate this opportunity, the people around me, my woman, my family, my brand, my artists, this upcoming movie. I'm just appreciative for the opportunities I'm at, and I'm fucking hungry. chat. I'm hungry. You like that's the
Dude, I'm excited for you. I can't wait to see this shit.
Thank you, bro. I am too, man. I'm you can see my passion like coming through.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like that's the biggest thing, man. Is do you want to do this? You know, like do you live for this shit? Because a lot of people can talk that game and be like, oh, what was me? All that. Look at my chain. All that. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. When you take that shit off, who is that man? Who is that character? Can he do nothing from something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know, or excuse me, something from nothing.
Yeah.
And be able to be that. And I feel like that's the biggest thing in life. And as you know, bro, is where you're gonna get to, not where you're at right now, yo.
And it's that journey.
It's gotta be.
That's what they write the movies about.
Exactly. Like it's gonna be one hell of a story. I'll tell you. Hey,
I
look,
know.
I'll tell you right now, chat.
That's wild, dude.
Man,
I know we wanted to. So you wanted to perform a song. What song was it?
yeah, I got a new single. It's called 93 Freestyle. So it's a almost a tribute to the artist Big L, one of my big inspirations growing up. So it's on one of the beats he did on an interview. So I'm like, all right, let you know.
We definitely got to get you on that, doing that.
All right, yeah,
yeah, let's do that.
Shit. Let's
yeah,
get it.
yeah. So we have the beat to drop over here, Vernice. I want to say something while you're doing that. Shout out to JV Media. I know we started a little late today, but they got it handled. Shout out
JV, man.
to,
Shout out my boy Jay.
St. John and Vernice. They got it taken
Vernice.
care of. I know Vernice is over here. She's been solo the last couple times, and we want to thank you, Vernice. She has the little baby Howler in her right now too, so she's working hard over here.
Get it.
We love you over here, Vernice. What's that? Okay. Shit, man. So to everybody that's watching, you'll go hit that. Okay, hold on, we got this. Go
Let's
ahead.
get it. Go on, run it.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I got y'all.
Let's go, Howls.
Yeah. I'm nasty with the bars that'll fracture your frame. Spit acid, leave rappers in a hazardous flame. I'm the reason paramedics gotta practice new drills. Cause every rhyme I kick's got a casket to fill. I'm raw like dice games in the stairwells at night. You soft like fist fight where nobody bite. I'm the type to rob Santa for the slaying the elves and flip the gifts on the block, paying myself. I've been ill since Pac-Man, Atari cassettes. I like reels, apologies, and regrets. I'm the wolf with the mask off, ready to feast. Turn a cipher to a crime scene, bodies on streets. I'm soft like a dealer, palm an ace in the game. You dull like a hustler who can't stay with the cane. Tighter than tourniquets that blood can't pass. Hit quicker than the gun go blast. Don't test me, little bitch, you need a vest in the wheel. Death every breath is like a weapon to kill. Yo, the line gonna tell, get exposed. Look in my spirit, but I'm colder than ghosts. Smoke more than heavier ounces. The blocks when they hit in the houses. Ether fumes make you choke. Laced with cyanide smoke. I've been ill before rap turned to trendy. You weak like a fiend with an empty penny. Like joints with a cop car flame. Then rob the precinct just to swap war games. They call me chronic cause I stay rolling up the pressure. Leaving rappers needing a stretcher. My pen got a criminal record. Indictments all on my record. I'm raw like a Dutch cracked open with haze. You soft like a snitch trying to bargain the case. I turn the stages to a crime scene, chronic and smoke. Smoking Lil Chronic OG with tonic and coke. So test me, you won't finish with the fog that I split. The bullet, I don't miss the target. I'm the wolf with the mic and the sheeps get devoured. It's Lil Chronic dropping bars every second, every hour, Howls.
Damn.
Let's get it, man.
I like the wolf and sheep in that thing.
Big L.
Let's
Shout
go.
out,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Appreciate
Yeah,
y'all,
give
man.
him the howl. Give him the howl on that one.
Let's go, man. Shout out to everybody right now. 93 Freestyles out now on all music platforms. Go grab it today, man. RIP to Big L, man. Let's get it.
Hell yeah, man.
You know
Hell
this
yeah.
shit. You know this shit.
I'm loving that. You got that howl, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when do you leave? When do you go on? Do you start your filming?
So I leave the beginning of January. I go start filming in Texas. So it's gonna be dope to be able to go down there and be able to film this movie and be able to be down there for a couple of weeks and meet the cast and be able to know my lines and do what I do. And it's like I said, it's a whole new journey script. Again, going from music to movies and being able to remember this. It's like now transitioning from okay, I can be off the top of my head inaudible to like, okay, I'm a quarterback now. I need to know my lines. I need to know my plays. Every single one is a reason it leads up to that part climax or why the movie does what it does. If one chink in the armor, if one person isn't doing what they're doing, it's a default. So to be able to have this opportunity, I don't take it for granted. I'm super blessed and be able to have this. I know this is just we're gonna be here next year talking about okay, what's the next movie?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You feel me? Like so, I'm just super blessed, Jay, for the opportunity, brother.
Man, I'm loving that. If there was an actor that you would want to work with, if you could just that you'd want to work with, who would it be?
Any actor?
Any actor. If you could just wave a magic wand and be like, "Hey, this is the actor I don't want to work with."
I feel like it would most likely probably be somebody that's done music before, like
Okay.
like an Ice Cube or like a Mark Wahlberg.
Oh,
or
shit.
somebody that's
Either one of them
did
are
it like
dope.
started and then transitioned and like what I'm about to do and be able to do that. I know I'm gonna work with amazing actors and amazing people along the way that are gonna make me better and show my true character as an actor and bring out the best in me. And I'm super just excited for the journey, Jay. And like I couldn't even tell you who I want to work with because I'm super excited for who I'm gonna meet.
Yeah.
And that's the story and the journey and the ending. I don't know yet, but I'm super excited for just to get there.
So you say you're playing yourself in the movie, right?
Yeah, I'm playing Lil Chronic. To be able to do that is like there's very few artists.
Yeah.
Like like I know T-Pain and Shot has played himself. Like there's very few artists that get to be like, okay, I'm this person and now I'm playing in here. And like there's Method Man, like a couple people that have done this, and I'm like, okay, to be able to have that clout and recognition and voice as a West Coast independent artist and go, okay, well, we could call him Jordan, but we want to call him Lil Chronic. And we want those people to know who Lil Chronic is, to know why they're watching the movie. And they know why they followed him for the past almost 10 years. Now is the time while we watch him now.
Can you give us a little breakdown, or if you can, like of so the character that you're playing Lil Chronic, but what's the character going to be like in the movie?
So I'm basically, for Derek and Mo and everybody in this, I'm basically the crazy wild card white boy that's going to crash out on whatever crew or whoever you got me around because I'm him. I wear the chains and I hold the strap for a reason. And in this movie, it's like they're calling on me for a reason, and it gets really hectic to where, the main actor and he gets separated, and I go in and try to. I'm not going to say too much, but it involves a lot of main characters and me going in and doing a lot of action scenes, guys, that you guys are going to see. And Jacob's going to read the script, so he's going to be able to see it. But I want you guys to understand, like, this is going to be like a Paid in Full, a Belly, a Shottas, an inner city come-up movie that's incredible with an incredible director, somebody that's wrote an incredible script. And for me to see his revisions and see what he's done and go, okay, well, like, this could be better, and holding people, like 20, 25 people accountable, like, okay, you could do better. Okay, read that again. Okay, dude, like, I already see, like, what he holds us and the people around me, the producer, the director, the actors. I'm super excited, and I already see what this is going to be. And this is going to be one of the best inner city come-up movies of 2026, y'all. So get ready, whatever it's on.
Oh, that's when it comes out, too?
Yeah, it's going to come out 2026, this next upcoming year. So we start shooting the beginning of the year. So be ready, guys. Again, Derek Webster, Mo McCoy. That's the director and producer, a bunch of actors. My boy Dennis McDonald is in it too. If you guys know him as Reggie in Bad Boys 1, 2, and 3, he's in it as well. Myself, it's gonna be a crazy movie. We got a crazy script, crazy actors. I'm blessed. I'm excited.
That's dope. And we just met Derek. What's his last name again? The one that played Reggie on Bad Boys.
Oh no, the Dennis McDonald. Right?
Yeah, Dennis McDonald. So we met him at Comic-Con.
Yeah, you were telling me.
And we were telling, but I just telling the audience. So like, we met him at Comic-Con, and then we found out he's talking to him behind the scenes. And I'm like, what? He's like,
my
no.
boy D.
So he FaceTimed him. And I'm like, dude, we were talking about getting him on the podcast. It's just crazy how things go full circle.
And that's the thing is like you're on your journey, but it's like sometimes like things don't happen.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna.
Yeah. And it's almost like sometimes things are just meant to be, dude. Like we were just talking about getting him on the pod. We were talking to him, and then we haven't really kept going.
It's funny how things go, Chad.
Yeah, it is. And I'm like, dude, I was just talking to him. He's like, no way, I'll FaceTime him right now. He FaceTimes him, dude. That's what I'm saying. Chronic is always
he's a great
moves.
man too. Like for him to reach out to me and be like, yo, like we were talking about music, all that. I was like, nah, like for him to be able to do that and be in this movie and be with, us, it's just, makes us more credible, and I'm just super grateful to be around better people than myself.
I'm hyped to see this movie, man.
Bro. Like I'm hyped to do this shit. Like I'm just.
Is he playing like another one too? Like
I ain't gonna tell you too much.
Okay.
You guys gotta watch this. It's coming out this new year, man. 2026. Pushback, directed by Derek Webster and produced by Mo McCoy, starring myself. Dennis McDonald from Bad Boys.
Yep.
A bunch of other great actors is coming out this new year, man. Be ready for this. It's gonna be crazy. I'm super excited.
Yeah, this is gonna be dope, dude. I'm hyped for this. This is crazy.
You already know this shit. Let's go.
Damn, you're gonna be in a movie with him, dude. He was so badass in the last Bad Boy movie.
Bro, Reggie's a legend, bro.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? He was like a straight out soldier in that shit,
bro. And for him to be like, like, hey, Chronic, what up? Like, I'm like, I take that as like a gracious, because he does what he does. I do what I do. But for somebody like him and at his point in an acting career to realize what I could be and reaching out to me, I'm just super blessed, man. I'm happy he's in the movie. This is just many more opportunities, and I take those as you never know who's going to come into your life chat or who's going to be able to find a place in your story. But if they do, man, find a place for their man and treat them well, and you don't know what you're going to get, man. You never know where you can go.
And if you guys have questions for Chronic in the chat, you guys go ahead and ask
anything, guys.
We because I see
whether it's working, going to your dream, I don't care, building a brand, whatever it is, I don't care. Ask me whatever you guys want. I'll answer any questions, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
I know we have the count's been going up on YouTube, and I can't see the count on Facebook. Can we even see the count on Facebook? Or till it's done, huh? I never get to see it till
when
it's
done.
Posted.
That's usually
we usually get like a couple thousand on Facebook now. So if you guys on Facebook, because I can't see it.
Shout out Facebook, man. Follow Low Chronic, making my page now. I'm gonna answer everybody's comment, DMs, whatever you want, man. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Low Chronic 4Cs. Let's get it.
And if you guys have questions on Facebook, go ahead. We don't even care if you guys want to troll. Oh wait, we're used to you guys.
Bro, I don't care whatever you do. Just have fucking fun. If you want to troll. Fucking troll. Yeah, if you want to shout out and understand, how to get to that next level, reach out to me. Like the comment, hey, yo, Chronic, I just DM'd you. How do I do this shit? Reach out.
That's actually
either one, whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. Like I do this myself. Most people with a label, all that, they go, oh, I don't want because my label going to drop me or show me. I do this. I own my label. I run this shit, y'all. You want to make it I'm down, man. I'm from I'm from Boston, the East Coast. I know how to take a joke and do this shit and have a good time, man. And that's the biggest thing in life is knowing how to roll with the punches and being able to do what you do.
So I think that's a good thing. I'd wanna have you tell our audience. Okay, so if somebody's looking to get it, first of all, break it down for them. Somebody that wanted to get in the music game.
Okay,
how would you go about it? And give him like the good and bad of what you're going to be going through.
Okay, so I'll start with like the good. Like if you're like, okay, I want to be a music artist. I'm in my room. I really want to do this. I listen to this artist. This is my new career. I don't care what anybody says. First thing you need to do is make a brand. So you need to think about this, in my opinion, as like a superhero. You need to make something that's an alter ego to yourself. That's nothing like whatever you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care what name you are, whatever. Something that's completely the opposite. If you have no tattoos, you're going to get tattoos. If you have black hair, you're going to get blue hair like I did. If your name is this, you're going to change it to that. And be able to make something bigger than yourself and make something that people can, again, look up to and understand brands and like opportunities and go, okay, if I'm going to make this brand, what companies, what kids would look up to me? What would somebody want to see if I was in a lunchroom or a kid growing up and looking for the next, person to follow? Like, what would I look for? Character, brand, following, somebody that doesn't look like me, style, everything, tattoos, brand, all that. He's in LA, he's doing it. Like, make it so whatever anybody you're doing or whatever it is, whatever brand, you're building something that is an alter ego of yourself. I feel like that's the biggest thing for step one. Step two is, after you figure out your brand and what you look like, I feel like it's recognition, establishing a fan base, y'all. And establishing a fan base, in my opinion, is the biggest thing. I don't care if you do dive bars. I started on Hollywood Boulevard doing shows with a fucking speaker and a hat out and people doing that in front of labels to where you can Google it right now. SNL with Pete Davidson and Timothy Chalamet did a spinoff with me and DZ Trees at the time. That one with the actors going whatever, they filmed that in front of a label, in front of Interscope and all that. And then they ended up doing it on SNL a year later. Yeah. So to be able to do what I did and go, okay, I'm going to start here. It doesn't matter what anybody says or, whatever anyone thinks I'm going to be at, I'm going to be here. But you got to put in the steps, guys. You got to be able to go, okay, I got to go through the fire. I got to do this, that in between to get to where you want to get. And most people, as you know, Jacob, don't want to fucking do that. They want to go, how do I get to point A to point Z?
Yeah.
And it don't work
No,
like that.
no.
You know that because, again, you've gone through the
At
fire.
all.
I have, and it's that's the biggest thing is, like, my opinion, building a brand, a fan base. The downfalls, y'all, to this game is, like, everybody you think is him and you trust that think is on your team. Guess what, guys? They're not. They're not, Jacob.
No.
And that's the biggest thing in life is, like, okay, like, you need to establish your infrastructure. What is your 10 commandments? What are your pitfalls to go, okay, this might be good for Jordan, but this is bad for Lil Chronic. You need to make your 10 commandments of as an artist, as a rapper, as a music artist. This might be good for me, but this not going to be good for my brand. So I need to separate them two. And whether it's family, women, gambling, drinking, whatever vice you have, you need to separate that. Because, again, you guys aren't just doing, oh, I want to do music. You're going to have a fucking kid or somebody looking up to you, a family or something. Like what I'm doing now, signing autographs. I got women that got my name tattooed on them. I got more people and enough to not let down. When you have people looking at you like that, guys, you don't want to let them down. It's like playing in the NBA, the NFL, all that. When you got fans wearing your jersey, are you going to make them look stupid for buying that shit? No. So you need to make sure your character, your brand, and what you put out. And that's the biggest thing is your output. And like what I do in music, the people I work with, the fans I help, the brand I build, the other artists I can go, oh, I'm just Lil Chronic. I got Chronic Records. It's about me, me, me. I've signed, like you said, 4 artists under Chronic Records. I've given opportunities that are greater than my hand. That they have opportunities with, they own all their rights, guys. When you come to Chronic Records, you own all of your independent rights, your distribution, your masters, your royalties, your ASCAP, everything. I don't want anything but using my platform to make you greater, man. And me being able to do that and doing that for artists and being able to do that again is acting next is going to be super exciting, Jay.
Yeah. That's so dope, dude. Like, I can see this coming, dude.
I'm ready for it coming, yo. Like, I already see, like, I see the sunset in the horizon. I see where I'm going. You know, most people don't see that chapter yet, but I know where I'm going. I'm super excited, and it's God's plan, y'all. Like, God has a storybook ending for your story that you could never write. And I promise that, like, from me sleeping in my car to where I'm at now to where I'm going to be at, and it's like from like homeless to condo to mansion one day to my girl, you know, like being like, hey, look, you told me so. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just excited, chat. Like, and if you don't fucking believe and speak this on the airwaves and doing all that, what the fuck are you watching for? Why are you believing? Why are you saying, oh, I'm going to be there one day or I'm going to do the, like, go do it right now. I don't care who you are. If you're watching me right now, go do that shit. If you think I might, go do that. Go do that job. Go do that fucking acting role. Go do that comedy club you don't think you're going to do. Go do that job that's going to bring you in that more money to set up whatever you got at the crib, man cave, whatever you got to do to set yourself up to be a better person. Chase that. Because I'll tell you something right now, Chad, that a lot of people don't tell you. Life is short. And if you don't go live it right now, somebody else going to live it for you, man.
That's true, man. Because I think a lot of people just are existing in life. They're not actually.
They're going through the motions.
Yeah.
And that's what they taught me when I was in the Army. You know what I mean? If you're going to point A to point B, they say the biggest thing, move with a purpose.
Yeah.
Walk with a purpose. Run with a purpose. Go like you're going from point A to point B. If you know that you need to get to B, are you gonna walk there and you can get there right now?
Yeah.
No, you're gonna. I'm
Yeah.
there, dog. I'm turning on the jets. I'm lacing up the sneakers and let's fucking go.
Yep.
So to be like that, you have to have that motivation, energy, drive, hunger. If you fucking don't, this isn't the game for you. I don't care if you're an actor, you want to be a movie star, you want to be a music artist, you want to do paint. I don't give a fuck what you guys want to do, guys. I support that, but I'm letting you know, if you don't believe it more than anybody else, it'll never happen. Never. Believe that shit, yo.
Yeah. For real, man. And dude, so final thoughts. Anything. So I'm gonna give you the floor.
Yeah.
But also, how was your experience on the show? And we love having you in the den,
My
man.
dog.
It's always a thing. Whenever I'm like, hey, dude, you need to come to the den. He's like, I'm there. Or he'll be like, hey, it's time for me to pull up in the den. I'm like, let's go. So as soon as it goes down, we pull it up, man.
I feel like one more time. like to have this opportunity for my brother Jay and like what he's built at Howls podcast and what I built at Chronic Records is a little chronic. I'm super blessed for the opportunity to be like some days, guys, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm the man, all that. Like 4 years ago, what was my attitude coming on here? Like, yeah, like, and you were like, oh, okay, like he's got the. But again, 4 years later, there's a different, you know what I mean, like attitude and what I have, guys, and you got to carry yourself differently and understand, you know what I mean. Like at the end of the day, you are who you build around you, and I'm just super blessed that like 4 years later, like I can have a man like this man right here be able to be in my corner, go to bat for me if I go right now tonight on the way home. This man will speak highly of me. He'll push my music. He'll do whatever I need, and that's the people you need around you guys.
Yeah,
I don't care what you do in life. Like I said, music, movies, all that. Find something you like, guys, and chase that shit. I'm not gonna be around forever. I'm a little chronic. I'm doing my dream now, but I'm gonna have a family one day and stop. But like, listen,
there's a bunch
and
of little
watch.
Chronics around.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like a bunch.
Chronics.
The next little chronic. Watch this shit and go. Look at. He came from nowhere. He made himself something, and he got to somewhere else that he didn't even think he can get to, and it was all because he fucking believed and he didn't stop. If you can't do that in life, don't play the game. Watch it on movies. On my new movie coming out. If you want to watch how you do it, watch my new movie. If you want to do this shit, reach out to Lil Chronic, reach out to me, whatever, you know, and I'm whatever it is. I feel like somebody that's hungry, I don't care who you are in this world, my opportunity and the grace that God's given me and the opportunities are not in my hand. Anybody that needs help, advice, anything, reach out. I'm independent. I don't have a random label running my shit. Like, let me know. And I feel like, you know, the people I can make great, like I said earlier, like it's not about the judge of a man, like how great he can become. How great can he make another man? How great can he make a team of people or a woman or how, whatever, a business, whatever it is, focus on that. And I feel like, Jacob, that's the biggest thing with me is like, don't quit on your dream and keep going till the wheels fall off. Don't matter how it ends, man, but just see that, you know, you go to the final page, y'all.
Well, at the end of the day, too, like you're gonna work hard for somebody or yourself. You're still gonna work hard,
Exactly.
and you're gonna have to stretch that check out. That's how I look at it. Like at the end of the day, you're still if you're getting a paycheck from somebody, you got to make that work, right? You have to make that work for the bills you have, or you can own your own business, deal with all the bullshit that you can make your own money, where you can figure out, okay, if I need to make more money for all these bills, I can work harder, I can work longer hours, I can do whatever I want. And you can keep building your own bricks up without having to build somebody else's.
And that's the biggest thing is, do you want to work for somebody else's dream or your dream? And that's all I'm going to leave y'all with. Like at the end of the night, like go to sleep on your pillow and go, okay, I'm doing what I'm doing, but what am I doing this for? What girl do I have? What family do I have? What friends do I have relying on me? What family do I have back home that go, he's the guy, he's going to lead us out? What are you going to do? So think about that tonight. I'm doing what I'm doing right now. But what's the end goal? What am I going to do? And that's what I'm super excited about, what I'm going to do next. And you guys are going to see that this upcoming year in 2026. Because, again, Jacob and I, we don't stop, man.
Hell no.
Nope.
I love it, man. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, brother.
You killed it as usual.
I do this.
Let's go, man.
My brother, Howls.
I know. Let's do it. And so, our slogan?
Let's go.
Shed the sheep. So on 3, we're going to say shed the sheep at this camera right here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Shed the sheep. Howls over Baaz.
Yes, sir.
I'm Jacob Casas.
I'm Lil Chronic, baby.
And I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe. And I can't wait for all you trolls to troll us more. Because, hey, you're just paying us. Appreciate you.
Give me the money, baby.
Peace.